Joining us now is former actress and Broadway star turned communication coach and the author of Becoming a Master Communicator, Renée Marino. Welcome to Bloom, Renée.
Thank you so much. I am so happy to be here.
I'm excited to talk to you, and I want to hear more about how you help people become master communicators. But talk to me a little bit about your backstory, your experience working on Broadway, working with Clint Eastwood. I mean, how did that influence your decision to become a communications coach?
It's still so surreal when I hear that. To be directed by Clint Eastwood was such a dream, and truly the most impressive part about that was that he is such an incredible communicator and a genuine human being. To give you the quick backstory, I was performing on Broadway in Jersey Boys 2013, playing Frankie Valli's wife. And we heard that they were going to be doing a film of Jersey Boys. And truth be told, I didn't think much about it. I figured they're going to hire A-list celebrities out of Los Angeles. Well, one Sunday afternoon, there in the audience was Clint Eastwood watching us. And I was like, oh my goodness, he's going to be directing the film. This is pretty cool. Fast forward, they start calling people in to audition for the movie. And they're looking for a Mary Delgado, which was the role I was playing. But for some reason, I couldn't get an appointment. My agent kept calling and they said, we'll give her an audition for one of the smaller roles. And the day that I go into the audition room, I was just about to sing my boyfriend's back because the role was one of the angels. That's what I was auditioning for. And I felt this voice within just say, you have to do this. It feels too right. And I said to the casting director, I was really hoping to come in and read for the role of Mary Delgado. And he looked at me and said, I was just thinking the same thing. And I was like, amazing. And for me, that was such an example of how important communication is. Because if I didn't have the confidence in that room to open up and speak about what I wanted, I never would have had the life-changing opportunity I did, which was to play Mary Delgado in the movie directed by Clint Eastwood.
That is incredible. And, and to your point, I think so many of us, we have big ideas. We have things that we want to say and to communicate, but we just don't know how. So does your book touch on how to do that?
Absolutely. The book is a beautiful guidebook that helps us to master our communication skills in a world that is really ruled by digital technology nowadays. As you and I know, we all have our smartphones attached to us like they're an extra limb. And that's wonderful and such a gift. I mean, that's how we can be here together right now. But if we don't learn how to consciously connect and still use what I call those old school simplicity ways of connecting, i.e. in person or picking up the phone to your actual ear or even writing a handwritten letter, then that's where we're going to start to see problems arise in our relationships, both personally and professionally.
So talk to me. I know you have 5 signs that a person might be communication-phobic. What are they?
Yes. Number one, if you often find yourself avoiding honest communication. For example, if you have something to address in a relationship of yours, but instead of addressing it, you avoid, that's a sign that you may be communication phobic. Number 2, if you have what I call in the book keyboard confidence, and that is when you are fully confident sharing your thoughts, feelings, and ideas behind a screen when you're on social media or over email, but you don't have that same confidence in person. Number 3, if you believe that communication means confrontation, I'm sure you've heard this as well so many times. I don't speak up because I'm just not a confrontational person. But I want everyone to understand that communication does not mean confrontation. Also, if you find yourself missing opportunities because you don't speak up, and you say to yourself, man, if I just spoke up in that moment, I could have capitalized on that opportunity or got that promotion at work. And lastly, if you would rather push your feelings down, even if it causes you pain and causes you frustration for the sake of keeping the peace and not having to talk about something honestly and in person.
I think I just checked 4 out of the 5 boxes. Maybe not the one about the keyword confidence, but all the rest of them for sure. Renée, this has been fascinating, and what a pleasure it is to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us on Bloom today.
Thank you so much. The pleasure was all mine.
All right, you can head to RenéeMarino.com for more information. And we'll be back with more Bloom right after this. Stick around.